Shalom. We are the true living Hebrew Israelites. We come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, which is Babylon in the Bible, and to call forth the rise of Israel, Kwam Yasharallah. And we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakah, Kadosh. Double honors to our elders and apostles who rule Great Millstone well. Shalom to all you walking, pushing this truth with sincerity. May you brothers push to the end. We're going to go ahead and get into it. You know, a lot of things are happening in the news right now. A lot of prophecies are coming to take part. And also, you know, every day we're getting closer to war. Just, was it yesterday, they had a false alarm in Hawaii, an ICBM. They thought nuclear missiles were going to hit Hawaii. They weren't very proud then. They were very afraid. Everybody was running away. But in that day, we're going to be rejoicing to the destruction of this place. Because this place is built on wickedness. It needs to burn. It needs to be destroyed. America is a graveyard of bones and blood. And it has to be answered for. The whole world is actually covered in the blood of the children of Israel. Go ahead, huh?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 61, verse 1. The spirit of the master, Yahweh, is upon me.
Is upon us right here. Because we're in context with the scripture. We're doing this right along with scripture. All we're doing is edifying it for you, breaking it down to smaller sizes like you would do for a baby so that the child can eat. You break it down to smaller portions. And that's what we're doing for you. We're breaking this down like a blender. Good, huh?
Because Yahweh hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Right. We didn't wake up one day and say we're going to go to college, theologian college, and then we're going to beg you for your dollar. No, we're out here. We don't ask for your money. We don't even want your alliance. We're out here just to proclaim the truth. In the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai.
He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Right. Who is the brokenhearted? The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. And there is other people in the confusion of faith, just like the Irish. The Irish were put in slavery because they were among the children of Israel as the children of Israel.
Con, it gets so deep, like you said. You got those Irish that came out after getting raped and raped and raped and raped so many times that got mixed in with the ones that got a little, their slave master's wife got a little action on the side. That's how you get confusion of faces. Because you got a mixture of those with Jake fathers and Edomite mothers, and then Edomite fathers and Jake mothers that look exactly the same. And
old Edomite widows. When they were rich widows, they would just go buy a male servant, and they would just use it for a rod. Yeah.
And you know they were getting pregnant. And what would they tell the husband? Oh, it's yours. It's your, oh, the reason why he has curls, they would make up all kind of excuses. He didn't care. As a matter of fact, he probably wanted it that way.
Go ahead, huh?
To proclaim liberty to the captives.
And who are captives? The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. We're slaves in this nation, in this world. Go ahead.
And the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Right. Enslaved. And that's not just in physical slavery, that's in spiritual slavery. Because our mind is in chains. Why do you think they send you to a public school so you can be public educated about your own history? Your enemies are teaching you your history.
And then if you want to be homeschooled, they give you the curriculum to teach your children.
Right. If not, you go to prison.
Yeah, don't deviate from it.
You're breaking federal law if you deviate.
Come, my cousin was homeschooled, and he's the weird. I'll tell you this: homeschool cats are even weirder than the public school cats, because they're real sheltered, but they get the same education as you, so they don't get the interaction of the world along with it. They just have the home, and that's the product of this educational system, is a feeble, effeminate ass person, because that's what my cousin is. He's happy to be a janitor. Like, kids you not, he's ecstatic because that's his first job. I get it, but he doesn't think that there's anything else for him out there, because that's what he's learned, that he can be good at being at whatever he wants, and apparently he wants to reach for being a janitor.
Which is actually quite humble compared to what most of these idiots want to be.
God, but that's not his full potential at the end of the day.
Yeah, because we're here to serve the Lord with fear and trembling.
Verse 2, to proclaim the acceptable year of Yahweh.
The acceptable year. The acceptable year is the year that his son is going to return and recompense all that these scriptures talk about. Meaning, he's going to bring the great tribulation with that grand finale of the nukes, and then his entry, and that's when everybody goes into slavery except for the children of Israel. Oh, you know, hold that. Get that chapter 2, verse 1.
Second Ezra, chapter 2, verse 1. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, I brought this people out of bondage, and I gave them my commandments by my servants, the prophets.
See, how do you come out of bondage? You start to live different than what they have you living as. See, if you stop living to how America tells you to live, then you're not under America bondage. That's why they don't like you. That's why you deem them terrorists. They deem Christians terrorists. They deem people with guns that are part of malicious terrorists. But who's the real terrorist? It's already out. Your own government is the one that did 9/11. Who shut up Vegas? Your own government. You know what America's going to do? America's going to bring martial law upon America.
And firmly, this is how they're going to end it.
Right.
Right there.
That's why Trump's talking real tough. He don't give a fuck about your safety. He wants war. But guess what? Nobody's scared of the so-called white man no more. That's why the Koreans are rising up. That's why the Chinese are rising up. Everybody's rising up against this goddamn man. And death is coming upon them. And there's no negotiation. You cannot buy your way out. You cannot talk your way out. You were formed to be designed, destroyed.
And that's strange to say that, because you got all these Federal Reserves right now. They're pulling all their gold out and storing it in European reserves. Well, who's over in Europe? That's the original Rothschild family. They're starting to take all their gold back, amass all their riches back.
What do you do?
So they can pay that final tab in their eyes.
What do you do when you're losing the war? You retreat.
God, because this used to be the mainstay for investments.
Right.
Oh, you want to make money? You invest in America. You move to America. That's an investment. Now everybody's moving out. You got Americans going over to the Middle East. You got Americans going over to Europe. Americans going over to China. Why? Because the petro yuan's coming out pretty soon. And everybody's gonna start trading with the other boys now. America's not the big dog in the world anymore.
No. I'll drop that and get to 63-1. Is it 63-1?
You want me to finish it?
Yeah, hold that up. Go ahead, finish it.
Whom they would not hear, but despise my counsels.
Right. People despise this truth. That's why they'll say that they believe in Jesus and they go to church, but you don't know nothing about this Bible that we're reading. This is the King James Bible, and I guarantee the majority of the people do not know these scriptures are in here. America is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. Why? Because it has put the children of Israel in slavery. The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian are the children of Israel. Go ahead, Huck.
The mother that bare them said unto them, Go your way, ye children, for I am a widow and forsaken.
Right, because we became such nasty people. Our own wisdom disowned us. That's why our people are so destroyed mentally. Our own understanding left us. We were so wicked and filthy as a people that it left us. We have no common sense now as a nation. The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian are destroyed as people, mentally and physically, financially, and those are the children of the Most High, and now He's coming to redeem them. Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom?
Right, Edom means red. There's a certain nation of people that fulfill the prophecies of Edom. Go ahead.
With dyed garments from Basra.
Right, they're in the wealth of the world. Go ahead.
That is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Right, who does that sound like? That sounds like Trump right there. Everybody thinks he's the glory of the world. There's even a news thing I saw this morning and they said, they're talking about how Trump called these other countries shithole countries. And this African in Africa said, I'm offended. You're the president of America, the greatest nation in the world, and he talks about my country like that. I'm offended. But that's how powerful Trump thinks he is. He thinks he can shit on other people with his mouth, and there not come no recompense for that. But soon he's about to stir these nations up, and they're going to come against America and destroy this place. That's what you're seeing today. That's why the UN didn't go with America. They went against America, because war is coming to America. And women are going to be grabbed up and sold for wine, raped, eaten. Men are going to get grabbed up, raped, sold for wine. They're going to put you in these martial law camps, FEMA camps.
Let's see them try.
Oh, they've already done it. Let them shut the water off. Let them stop putting food in your grocery store. Oh. I don't see no deer running by, do you?
Let them shut the internet off for 72 hours.
Right.
The internet, fuck the food. People can't even go 24 hours without the internet.
I don't even have a device.
Right.
Okay, be smart if you want. I'm glad you know it all.
That's why it's going to come, because nobody believes it could happen. Pride comes before the fall. The Lord let you get your mind and your pride so great that now he's going to come and knock you out.
Yeah, I live on an island. I don't have a phone. They can't track me. I don't even have a number. I was born untraceable.
I'm an American. I got this. I got rights.
It doesn't matter what you say.
It don't matter.
They know who you are. They know where you are. They want you.
That's why they're bringing UN soldiers and not American soldiers. They're going to bring the Koreans. They're going to bring the Africans. They're going to bring the Chinese. And they hate Jews. And they're going to come and slaughter you with doing it joyfully. They've done it to their own people. You think they're going to think twice for a white man that created hell in their country? Go ahead.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Right, meaning they're wicked. The so-called white man, the Edomite, are very wicked. They're persuasive with their mouth. That's why they teach you all these different laws. They say, oh, we're equal, but you can't get the equal rights that a white man gets if you're a colored man. Because he's smooth with his tongue, but it has poison. Go ahead.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
Red, meaning the flesh turns red. They like the blood of the meat. Go ahead.
And thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
Right, meaning they're very wealth. Who rules this world in wealth? Huh? That Caucasian, that cave dweller. Go ahead.
I have tried in the winepress alone.
But yet, Yahushua, when he comes back, he's gonna slaughter everything. He's gonna slaughter the governments. He's gonna slaughter the people. He's coming, and he ain't coming with peace. He's coming with death. That's why everything's getting into the earth is even killing people. The weather's killing people. You got people killing people. You got animals killing people. Death is coming upon this earth.
That's right.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. You know how wicked this earth is right now? They got robots giving birth. They got robots giving birth. How much more wickeder can it get? Go ahead.
And of the people, there was none with me.
And you know why they're doing this? They get a robot, they got sex dolls, but now they got artificial uterus to stick inside those sex dolls. And so a man that buys a sex doll with an artificial uterus could impregnate it.
But yeah, we don't have a cure for cancer. But yeah, we don't have a solution for global hunger.
Get Job 9:24.
We can create a fucking robot, a robot that gets blowjobs, but yet we can't end the global hunger crisis.
Oh, and you could buy a sex doll cheaper than you could buy a heart.
But that's how you know how fucked up this world is. But yeah, we're wrong for bringing it out.
That's why you're wicked. You are the wicked. Go ahead, hold that up. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who rules this earth? Iran? Does Iran rule this world? Does North Korea rule this world? No, there's a nation of people, and their name goes back to Edom. Go ahead.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Right. You cover the faces. They put up these false images. They put up these false images. They covered the faces of the judges. Also, with these religions, they taught us false doctrines. And the elect men were taught Christianity. They were taught Buddhism. That's what's so great about them, because they're going to come out of it.
can't, because that's all, it's all witchcraft.
Right. It's a spell on you.
It's a spell, like I said. Alcohol, going back to alchemy, pharmacy, pharmakia, it all goes back to that witchcraft. That vibration they pushing you to get you away from your power.
Right.
You want me to finish it?
Yeah, go ahead.
If not, where and who is he?
So, if the so-called white man ain't the damn devil, who is it then? Whose fault is it that the wars are going on today? Huh? Who has embassies in every other country?
Who can stroll in a country, take its resources, and sell it back to that country?
Right. And then teach you to celebrate your own destruction.
Or who can murder a person and then tell them not to use the same weapon
look at that.
on them?
Oh, that baby.
Dang.
Yeah, that's judgment. Call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Call Allah Yahweh
Yeah. Hey, go ahead, go with your aggressor, man. We don't feel sorry about your feminine spirit. Go carry that baby for that white woman. Go carry that baby for that white man.
Read Romans 9:13.
You ain't nothing but an Uncle Tom.
Read Romans 9:13.
You're gonna get death for your betrayal.
Actually, did you see that?
And that's why you're gonna catch death right along with your
Exactly, that's
oppressor.
why we're standing out here. Because we fear the Most High.
That's right.
You 2/3?
You're a 2/3.
And this is Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Yeah.
So the Most High ain't all love. It ain't God loves everybody. He hates. He hates this so-called white man.
That's right.
He hates Esau Edom for destroying his people.
And he's going to destroy all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that join up with that white
That's
man.
right. You guys think this is a game?
Hold that up. Read that one more time.
Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
If not him, who is he? And just like you saw that so-called Negro, no, that's a motherfucking coon, bud.
Who can deceive our own people into going against us?
Yeah. He covered the faces of the judges. Go ahead, I'll get back to that, Isaiah.
I'll start from the top.
And let me just explain to the camera what happened. The lady was getting on the bus, the dumb bitch put the baby on the floor, and the baby almost rolled right under the tire of the bus. Well then, we were praising the Lord for it because it's an Edomite. You can tell just by the spirit of that woman. And Jake right away tries to defend her.